Now we're up to section number 6. So this is where we're going to start to input dates that we couldn't work for personal reasons. So caring for yourself. If you were unable to do self-employed work because any of these following reasons: one, you were subject to a government isolation order, like a stay-at-home order. If you got COVID and had to quarantine, if you were exposed to somebody else who had COVID and you had to stay home and quarantine because of that, this is the area where you will claim those dates. So first, it's going to ask you between April 1st, 2020 and September 30th, 2021. These are the dates of the program where you can actually claim if you were unable to do self-employed work because of any of the previous reasons. If the answer is yes, you'll click submit. And now it's going to give us the date ranges where we can make our first claim. So you're going to see this throughout the entire application, that it's going to be broken down into two distinct date ranges. The first range in which you can claim time off is going to be April 1st, 2020 to March 31st, 2021. Now we're going to enter that start date. Remember, it has to be on or after April 1st, 2020. Anything before that doesn't count towards the program. So if my first date was April 1st, 2020, I would select that and I'd click submit. In this case, I already approved it. So I'll go back, I'll revise it. So I'll select the date from here. I'll make sure it's the right date. So let's say it was April 7th, my date. I would put it in, I would click submit. Then I would put my end date of that time span, click submit again. And then it's going to ask me if weekends are included or if they're not. If they are, click yes. If you don't typically work on the weekends, then click no. Again, be honest with your answers. Did you have any additional missed work dates? These are like if I had any added dates where I wanted to add in that are outside of that range. Just for your information, in this section, between these dates, we can only claim 10 days anyway. So as long as there's 10 days within your range, there's no point in adding additional ones. And then it's going to ask you, give us the reason why you couldn't work. So in this case, an example is my shop was shut down due to NY shutdown orders. Or you could say I got COVID, whatever your reason is. That's the first one. Now, the second date range we're going to be inputting in is April 1st, 2021 to September 30th, 2021. Now I'm going to add in my first date. Let's say it was January 20th, 2021. And I'm going to add in my end date. Let's say it was February 1st. I'm going to, again, are weekends included? Did you have any additional missed days? And then explain why. And here I said, I got COVID-19. And click submit for review. It'll tell you finished everything, submit page for review. And now we'll be able to move on to the next section.